make this video to show you how to do everything from scratch. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Kodi, basically just type in Kodi, and you'll see here Kodi download. So hit OK on that, and what you want to do for your box is you see the Android icon. It says Android right here. This is the latest one, Kodi 15.2 Isengard. So what you want to do is you want to click on the arm right here and then download that onto your computer and save it on a USB card. Now once you have saved that on a USB card, okay, what you want to do is you want to plug it into your box, and you want to go into the apps and look for the app installer. Hit OK on the app installer, and with your USB plugged into the box, you're going to see the option to select your USB. So you're going to select that USB. You're going to open the folder and you're going to see the Kodi 15.2. You're going to hit OK on that. It's going to ask you to install it. So once you install it, the installation is complete. You're going to press done, go back and open apps again and open Kodi. So once you have completed that, what you want to do is you want to go to your Kodi and you want to launch that. It's going to give you this right here. Okay, that's how it's going to look, and I think that's what you have at the moment. So what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is you want to go into System, hit OK. Alright, and go into Appearance. Alright, and you want to go into where it says Show RSS News Feeds, but uncheck that so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to see it. Okay, and then go back. Alright, next thing you want to do is you want to go into Appearance, hit OK, go into Skin and hit OK on Confluence, and you see where it says Get More. You want to hit OK on that and download the Ion Nox Redux, this one right here. So hit OK on that. It's going to tell you that it's downloading. Give it a few seconds. It'll take a minute or two on your box. And then it's going to ask you, do you want to keep the changes? Say yes, I want to keep the changes. And now once you've done this step, what you need to do is go back all the way to the main menu. That's what you're going to see right here. So now what you want to do is you want to go into System, go into Skin Settings, hit OK, and go to the right. You see where it says Default. Yeah, change that to Low. Go back and go all the way down to Advanced. Change that to Fixed. Change the list view layout to Slim List. And then just go back, and that puts it all the way down to the bottom. Now what you want to do is you want to go into File Manager, hit OK, and you see where it says Add Source. So you're going to add the source, you're going to hit OK, and you're going to type in http // fusion.tv addons.ag. Hit done. Alright, and then go down here where it says enter a name for this media source and just call it Fusion. Okay, there it is. And then you're going to come to the side here, hit OK. Alright, so now this step's done. You're going to go back. Alright, and you're going to go down to add-ons, hit OK, and you're going to go install from zip file, hit OK on that, and you see where you have Fusion. So we're going to select that, so we're going to hit OK on that, and we're going to start, first of all, we're going to start with the first one, which is start here. So we're going to hit OK, choose the last one, plugin.video.hub-wizard 1.1.9 zip, and hit OK. Give it a few seconds, it will install. It's going to give you config wizard add-on enabled. Okay, so that's the first one you're going to do. Next thing is you're going to go back again to install from zip file. One more time, select Fusion again, and go to XBMC repos, hit OK, go to English, and the first one you're going to do is now you can download every single one of those if you like. I usually don't. I download the most important ones, so I do the first one. So we're going to hit OK on that. So every time you do one, it's going to give you add-on enabled. Once that disappears, hit install from zip file again, go down to Fusion, XBMC repo, English, do the second one, the blue cop, hit OK on that. It's going to give you add-on enabled. Alright, wait for that to disappear. Give it a few seconds. It's gone. Install from zip file again, Fusion, XBMC repo, English, and go down to dude here, which is this one right here. Hit OK on that. It's the guy with the glasses. Alright, wait for it to disappear. Install from zip file again. Fusion one more time. XBMC, English. Go all the way down. Do the next one, which is Eldorado. Okay on that. Wait for that to go. There we go. Install from zip file again. Fusion, XBMC repos, English. Scroll down to the list. Do this one, which is the entertainment repo backup. Hit OK. And then go again, install from zip file, Fusion, XBMC repo, English. Again, we'll go through the list and we'll do this one, the IPTV. Wait for that to go. Again, install from zip file, Fusion, XBMC repo, English. Go down through the list. Yep, do this one, Kingpin. There we go. Install from zip file, Fusion, XBMC repo, English. Go through the list again. Done this one. Yeah, let's do the Kodi popcorn as well. Wait for that. So it's going to check for any updates. So I'll give it a few seconds to do that. Now, as you do this, your box may freeze on you once or twice. So if that happens and your box freezes on you, just basically unplug it, plug it back in, and just go back to these steps again and do the ones that you haven't done. So English, Yep, do this one, the lambda as well. It's a good one. Give it a few seconds to steer. Let's do the search for updates while I do this. So Fusion, XBMC, English, which ones we haven't done, and Leopold. We can do Leopold as well. I mean, you can do all of them if you want. You can do as many as you want. It's really totally up to you. I do the ones that I basically only need. There's no point of having stuff on the box that you're not going to use or you're not going to need. The whole idea is to have, enough stuff that will give you what you want. Okay. Metal kettle, yeah, do that one as well. So that's a good one. So I'll do that one. Add on enabled. Come on, yep, install from zip file. Fusion, XBMC repo, English. Go down the list. Program, okay. Silencer. XBMC. Yep, let's do the XBMC hub. So we'll do that one as well. Alright, there we go, that's gone. So we'll go again to Fusion, XBMC repo, English. Oops. Okay, we'll do also the XBMC plus, that would be the last one. But again, as I said, you can do as many as you want. You do all of them if you want. You can also, like I usually only do start here first, I do the XBMC second, I do English. Now you could also do international, you can do the adult ones as well. I mean, it's up to you. I'll leave that to you. You can sort of decide on that. So now we're done with this. So we're going to exit all the way out. Here we go to the main menu. So now we're going to go into apps, hit OK. And yep, you see this, the second one, config wizard. You're going to hit OK on that. And you are going to choose the Android. Now, you're choosing Android because you're doing the box. Now, just show you what I'm doing. I'm using my computer, so I'm using an Apple. Now, if you decide to do the same on your computer, whether you have an Apple, you can choose the Apple. If you have Windows, you choose Windows. But since you're doing that on the box, you're going to choose Android. Okay. Now I'm going to choose the Apple TV and select yes. So it's the same thing for all the devices, but you got to choose the one corresponding to the device you're using. Oh, dang. Actually, I made a mistake. It's not Apple TV that I'm using, so I'm going to cancel. I'm actually doing the Apple devices, so it's an Apple computer. So let's do that. So yes, there we go. The Apple TV, that's if you're actually installing the Kodi on the Apple TV. Now, but again, remember, for your box, you're going to choose Android because it's an Android box. Okay, you're going to give it on the box. Usually, it takes a bit longer than well, not longer. It's a bit slower than the computer, so it may take 2 minutes or so. Now, so that step is complete. So pretty much all we have to do. So now, what we will do. Let's go into the add-on, see what is installed already. You see, once you do the config wizard, all this gets downloaded automatically, all of this. Now, some of them don't work, some work. This is a good one. Don't use that, but I mean, you could really try whichever one you want. So I'll show you how to get rid of whatever you don't want, and if you want to get more, you go down here to get more, you hit OK, and you could choose from a huge list of, it says right here, 410 items, and there's 30 pages, so there's quite a bit of stuff in there. So I'll leave that up to you. You can pick and choose what you like. Now there's ones that there's no point of having on the box, so you can sort of like delete those. This one right here. So if you want to delete that, you hit the menu button on your remote control, and you're going to go add-on information, and you're going down to uninstall, hit OK. Yes, let's get rid of that, we don't need it. So anything here that you think you may not use, it would be better to actually get rid of it because it needs more space on the box for the live TV and for movies and TV shows. So we're going to get rid of that. I'll just get rid of a few just to give you an idea how to do it. So again, menu, choose the one you don't want. Menu, add-on information, uninstall, hit OK. So yes, we don't want that. So no, that's gone. So that's really pretty much what you need to do. So let me show you how to configure that. Okay, so now how to set up Kodi, and oh yeah, how to download the guide as well. Now to download the IPTV guide, you're going to go down to File Manager, you're going to hit OK. You're going to go Add Source. You're going to put in http:// iViewTV guide, iviewtvguide.com/install. That's it, and hit done. There we go. That's all you got to do. And then you go to the side where it says OK, hit OK. Now I'm going to go back to System again, and then now we're going to go to Add-ons, and we are going I'll do it this way: System, Add-ons, and that there. Okay. See where it says install from zip file? That's what you're going to do. But let's see what we have for available updates. So we got a bunch there. So just go hit update all, and that's going to just update all of them. Now technically this will happen automatically on its own if you leave it. You know, maybe it'll happen after 10 minutes, half an hour, or you know, basically every time you turn on your box. Now I usually recommend that you leave the box running. The box does not consume power. It's a good idea to leave it running in case there's any updates. They will take place on their own without you having to worry about it. So whenever you want to watch, instead of having to turn the box on, wait for the updates to take place and to finish and complete. This way you don't have to worry about that. You just, the box is already on. If there's updates, they're doing that on their own. You just go into your movies, TV shows, or live TV and just start watching right away. So we'll let it do that. And as you can see, it actually froze on me. I sort of expected that. It's a normal thing, I guess, with Kodi every now and then. It does tend to happen. So what you could do, because you're doing your box, basically unplug it, okay, from the power. and then just basically turn it back on. As simple as that. That will only happen in the beginning. Well, it's not going to happen again. So no. So once you turn your box on again, you get this, just hit dismiss. Just launch Kodi again. Again, go into system, hit OK. Let's see if we've done all the updates. We're going to go into add-ons, available updates. Now to update it, okay, so there's an available update for C Cloud and Ice Films. Okay, we'll let it do this. Whatever it's doing at the moment, I'm just downloading the stuff. And so let it do that. Now on a box it may not do this, so there it is. Okay, good. Now it did everything else, everything's done. Now we're going to go down to install from zip file, hit OK. Now this time we're going to install. We've done Fusion already. Okay, so now we're doing this install, the one that we just did, the IPTV guide, to download the guide. So we're going to hit OK. Now we're going to hit repo. Give a few seconds and your IPTV guide should be enabled. Yep, there we go. Add-on enabled. So that's done. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have, I'm going to send you a file. I'm going to show you how to download the IPTV Stalker. Yes. All right. Now, once you save your IPTV Stalker on a USB, you're going to plug it into your box, and you're going to go, we'll go from the beginning here, back to the main menu one more time. So go to System, go to Add-ons, and go to Install from Zip File, and look for the USB. Where's USB here? Come on. Where is USB? Go back. Don't freeze on me, please. Come on. There it is. Okay. So install Kodi. Now on your box, you will be able to read. Oh, damn! I'm looking for USB. Actually, USB is called Kodi. So that's my USB. I just named it Kodi. So I'm going to hit OK on that, and you're going to look for the plugin.video.stalker 9.0.21. That's the one you're going to download and save on a USB. So you're going to hit OK on that. It will tell you in a second, IPTV Stalker enabled. Perfect. There we go. Now, all right. Now let's show you how to configure this. But before we do that, I want to show you how to do one thing. So go into Video, then Video Add-ons, and you're going to go into Genesis. You're going to hit Menu, go to Add-on Settings, and then go down here where it says General. Go to Source Timeout. It's going to be set at 40. I'll take that down all the way to 10. There we go. Then go up one, play back, everything's good here. So we're just going to go OK to save that. That's it. That's all we have to do here. Now, I'm going to go back, and we are going to go into System, and then we're going to go into Skin Settings. Now, here is where you actually can configure or customize this skin. So, pictures, If you know you're gonna use pictures, you can leave it enabled. If not, you can just disable it. Go down to music. I usually leave that on, and I go down to here where it says default select action. Hit OK, and we're gonna go down to add-ons, and then video add-ons, and to the end of the list where it says Vivo. Gonna hit OK on that, and it's gonna. You can select any one of those, but I usually like to select it to open all of these. So I'll just create menu item to here. So we're gonna hit OK. Now notice the name is also changed to Vivo, so I'm gonna change that. Just hit OK on that and just type in music and hit done. Now it's back to music. Now you could always download pictures and save them if you have them saved on USB, for example. So you go set item background, for example, set a single image background, and go here and just select one. You can download pictures, or if you have your own pictures, I mean, you can use whatever picture you want. And now we're going to go to manage submenu, and we're going to delete all of these. Delete, 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 delete. There we go. We're going to go to type, hit type. There we go, add-ons. Now we're going to go to the side and go all the way down. And what I like to also put in the music submenu is my radio and YouTube. You can put whatever you want, of course. So YouTube, there's YouTube. So I'm going to hit OK. It's going to ask you to execute setup wizard. Well, you can do that and select your language and select your country. So for example, English, and then you would select Canada. For the purpose of just showing you, I'm just going to say no. There we go. And then I'm going to create a menu item to here. Hit OK. There we go. That's my YouTube. So I'm going to go down to add one more. Go to the right. Go down and look for my radio. That's my radio. Hit OK. And I'm just going to create one right here. There we go. Now I got my YouTube, my radio in the submenu of music. So I'm going to hit this back and then go down to movies. Same thing with movies. We're going to go to default select action. Go down to add-ons, video add-ons. Now here I usually like to choose Genesis as the main one. So I'm going to go to movies and create menu item here. Now you will get this message. So if you hit back on your remote control, that's going to go away. Now notice that movies didn't change because we selected movies. So now again, if you want to change the picture, you can go here and choose from whichever pictures you have saved somewhere on a USB or your, USB, I guess. And you can use that picture as your background. So I'm going to choose this one. And now I'm going to go down to manage submenu and hit OK. And again, delete all these. They're not linked to anything. So I'm going to hit type again till I get the add-ons. There we go. Now I'm going to put stuff in the sub menu of this shortcut. So I'm going to choose. I'll do two just to give you an idea. So ice phones, I'll put that. It's a good one. Remind me later. No, we'll just install it now. Give it a few seconds. It'll download this directory. So let's do that. No, that could take a minute, two, depends. Yeah, doing all this will not take you too long. I usually do this, I take my time with it, an hour to 2 hours, roughly. But, you know, I mean, do it, take your time to get it right. So, you know, I would say 2 hours is a good time, I think. All right, so we are almost there with this one. Now this skin that I selected, the Ion Nox, uh, actually happens to be one of the best ones, and the reason why it's one of the best ones because you can easily customize it and do so many things with it, where other skins, well, they can be customized, but maybe not as easy as this one, and not. I like this one. I think I like it the most. I've tried all of them, and this happens to be the one that I like the most. All right, almost 78% there. Ninety, 99, 100. There we go. Now, once it does that, we're going to have to select it again. Oh, let's go back. And items. Yep, there we go. So if you want to add more, you can always add as many as you want. Delete as many as you want. Oops, I guess I deleted that one I added already. All right, go again. Items. There we go. So, all right, we'll leave it at that. So again, you can add whatever you want. Now we'll do the TV shows. Go to default, select action, hit OK. Add-ons, video add-ons, and we will do Genesis again. This time TV shows. Create. There we go. Now we'll go to manage submenus. Delete all these. If you want to add, again, you go to type till you get to add-ons. You'll see add-ons up here. Go to the one you want and basically add whatever you want in the submenu. I'm not going to add anything here. Alright, so just to show you how to do it. Again, set item background, single image, USB, and I'm going to use this one. There we go. Now we'll do the live TV. Actually, I'll show you how to do the live TV. So now we're going to go to select default action, go to add-ons, video add-ons, and go down to IPTV Stalker, hit OK, and then NFPS. But that's because I don't have any codes input yet, but you can still do this. So create menu item here, hit OK, go up, change that to live TV, hit done. There we go. Do I have anything in the manage submenu? Let's see. I got these, so I'll just delete all those. There we go. So launcher, Kodi. Which one am I going to use for live TV? Yeah, I'll use this one. There we go. Alright, now you also have custom ones. I like to do the custom for, you know, anything else that you would like to put in there, like live sports or one of the add-ons or whatever you want. It's up to you. I'll leave those empty. Actually, maybe I'll put the TV guide here. But before I do that, I gotta configure it first. So I'll come back to that. What else we got? Videos. The only thing I do here is I go here and I hit OK on that, and I go to add-ons. I go video add-ons again, and I go up here and delete all that and just say videos. Done. That's all I gotta do in there. Apps. To make it simpler, I go here, I go add-ons, programs again, and then what I do is I go to the manage submenu, and what I do, I add a shortcut for the clear cache, which is pretty easy and comes in handy, something you got to do every now and then. Maintenance tools, continue, okay, and then I go to general maintenance, and I select the clear cache, okay, create item, there we go. So that's in my sub menu now. Then I go system, I don't do anything, power, leave it as is, favorite, leave as is. Weather, if you're going to use the weather, you can leave it enabled. If you're not, you can basically disable it. Same thing with concerts. That's it. So we're going to exit here. Give me a few seconds. It's going to tell you. There we go. Now, so I got everything pretty much set up. There we go. Music. In the music, see in the sub menu if you have YouTube. Oh, I thought I added radio, but I guess I didn't. Movies, TV shows, live TV. So if I hit on movies, I'm going into Genesis, going to, for example, most popular, and then you can just basically choose whichever movie you want to watch. Let's go back. Same thing with TV shows. Live TV, same idea. That'll take you directly into the IPTV Stalker, but we didn't set up that yet. Video add-ons, programs. Okay, let's do the iView guide. Let's set that up. Yep, I know why. Don't have it here. It's because first we got to go into System, go into Add-ons, go install from repository, and look for the iView guide. There it is, iView 2 TV guide repo. Hit OK. Go down to Program Add-ons, and the iView guide. Hit OK. Install it. It's enabled. So now we can go back, go into Programs. There it is. Now that's the right one, 0.0.6. We're going to hit Menu and go into Add-on Settings. Now the iView guide username, for that you're going to put iView temp. iView temp. Done. For the password, same thing. iView temp. Hit done. Same thing for all of them. The user ID. iView temp. Excuse me. Hit done. And then we're going to go hit OK. And we're going to launch it. And it's going to load data from external source. That could take a minute or less, you know. So let it do that. Calculating remaining time, 7 seconds, 8 seconds. Now, on the computer, it's always going to be faster than the box. So the box will take about a minute. This is not going to take a minute. There we go. Now, once we've done this, we're going to exit one more time, go back to this again, and then we're going to hit menu one more time, add on settings. We're going to go to source. We're going to hit the XML TV type. Use the, you could use any one of those except for the Stalker IPTV. It's not working for some reason. So we'll do the first one, UK, USA channels. Go down here and change that to daily. And then hit OK. Launch it one more time. Here it is. Now, if you go down the list, there are some channels like the ITV +1, +1, +1. Those channels are not available. So to get rid of those, you're going to hit the menu. You're going to go to channels. And you can here, when you go to channels, you can add and remove channels. So I'll do 3 to show you. Remove this one, remove that one, remove that one, remove that one. One hit to the right, I'll take you down to save. There we go. So now those channels are gone. Okay, so you could remove as many as you want and put back as many as you want. So now that's done. So we're going to go back. Go back. Now I'll show you now how to set up your IPTV Stalker. So you're going to go to IPTV Stalker, hit menu, go down to add-on settings, and here. Leave this as is, leave that the way it is. You're going to do custom MAC address, hit OK. In here, you're going to put 00, 1A, 78, and then whatever MAC address you have should go in here. Well, should change that to XX, XX, XX. Now you're going to replace those X's with numbers with your MAC address that you have, and then once you do that, you're going to hit done. And then you're going to down to send serial number, highlight that one, and then hit OK. Once that's done, you're going to go here. We know custom MAC one is invalid. We know it is invalid. And then you're going to hit OK on the NFPS, and everything should load for you. There we go. So now that is done. So basically, this is a quick way of showing you how to set up your Kodi. One last thing I think I will show you how to do. Let me see if I have it here first. No, okay, so there's one that you need to download. Okay, so you're going to go into programs. Is it programs? No, it's not. So we're going to get out of here. Go to system, add-ons, go back here, go back here, and now you're going to look for Kinkin. Actually, let me go all the way back to show you how to get to that. Yep, you're going to go to install from repository. You're going to go to Kinkin repo, and you're going to go to program add-ons. You're going to download easy advanced settings. So install, it's enabled. So in here, now that we have it enabled, we can go to video add-ons, go to, where it is, there it is, easy advanced settings. You're going to hit OK on that, edit settings, go down to network settings, then network. Now, for the first one, we are going to put 20, hit OK. For the second one, we're going to put also 20 and hit OK. Alright, and now we're going to do the last three. The cache min buffer size. Now in there, which numbers do we put in there? The numbers that we put in there are yeah, there it is. 2, 44, 6, 6, 7, 7, 3, 3. 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, 7, 7, 3, 3, and hit done. Perfect. Now buffer mode. You're going to go down to 2 and hit OK. In the read buffer size, we are going to put in there, come on, we're going to delete this. We're going to put 30 in here. Once we put 30, we're going to hit done. There it is. Now we're going to go back once. Oops, moving all the way back again to that. Back to this. There it is. Okay. Back, back, back. And then we're going to go down to write XML file. Hit OK on that. It's going to tell you easy advanced settings file created. Good. Go back. There we go. Now we go back all the way out. So that step is done. That's the only thing you have to do there. Remember, every now and then, go down to clear cache, hit OK, and done clearing cache, back, and that's done. And that's how to customize your code. Right, I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. So we're going to exit this, exit, exit.